Welcome to Cat the Minion YouTube channel. My name is Teresa, but you can call me Cat. This is a Leo reading. It's mid-April. This is in time anchor, so it's sort of whenever you find it is when it is, but I'm recording it mid-April 2022, so that's the sort of planetary placements I'm going to be talking about if I talk about them. So we've got Leo, we've got Fire Elemental, we've got the Sun as the planetary, interplanetary body. I need chapstick. Okay. Now that I have the car mix, I must continue. So I'm using my combined deck of Tim Burton and Historical Fashion playing cards, which I've already cleared and shuffled to get them a little bit more. Going to be getting a few cards out of here, and I'm going to be getting a topic card out of my phrase deck, if I can remember what the hell it's called. The major body of the reading is going to be made up of one of my chapbook packs. So I was gonna go for the green one, but I'm feeling this one. And these are for sale in my Etsy shop, and I'll be talking about that more at the end of the video. It's about the cost of a greeting card for each packet, but if you get 3 or more items, you'll get a 17% discount with the coupon code. So just look down below at that, or if you go through my link tree, that should pop into the top. But we'll also talk about it at the end of the video. 3 of these guys. 2 and a 3. I didn't expect them to all be fashion cards, but that's fine. A lot of the time I go to use these and I think I'm going to get some of each and it's all Tim Burton cards, so that sort of sends the balance in the other direction. Get a topical ointment for Leo's butt hurt. I can say that because I have a Leo moon. A thorn in your paw. A song in your heart. I don't need 3 cards, I need 1. I'm going to reshuffle because I want a single one to fall out, not a clump. I probably should have taken it as a paragraph, but whatever. Keep giving me bunches. Honey bunches of oats with almonds. Which is one of the things I miss about not being able to eat cereal anymore. Delicious things like that, and muesli and Raisin Bran that I can't have anymore. Oh, there we go. The magic bus. Okay. That's our topic du jour. Make sure I'm in the freaking frame so I can see what I'm doing. Education of tradition of the past and the realities of the present. Okay. Historical fashion playing cards. History repeats itself sometimes. I don't know why I'm seeing if this is inverted. It's clearly inverted. Those dudes are upside down. Dude. Okay. Why did I say 7 of Cups? It's 7 of Swords. But 7 of Swords inverted takes on the appearance of the 7 of Cups. The sneaky, stealthy card becomes the too many options card, or the too many distractions. Where the left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing. It's like a funhouse mirror. 6 of Wands. This is Leo. Leo! Jupiter and Leo. I was going to say luck on your side, but then I got Foreigner in my head screaming heaven on your side. This is like somebody is a head turner. They walk past and everybody's like, oh my god, I loved you in this and that. It's like, hear that, you slimes? I'm famous. Four of Pentacles inverted. This is actually ideal. That's hanging on to stuff that you don't need. It's like, it's the middle of summer, why are you wearing a Snuggie? Alright, so this is letting go of stuff. I'm not going to be hoarding anymore. And that might be where this is coming from. These... I'll put the 7 and the 4 next to each other like they're 174, so I have the 7 here, and then I've got a 6 over by itself, where the 1 is wanting to be. This is giving me, like, cleaning out my closet. Getting rid of things in the past that are no longer serving, right? It's like, I understand what was going on then, but I don't need to keep holding on to it. I can, you know, take a picture of it so I remember it and then put it in the trash. Send it to charity. Get rid of it. Give it to a homeless person. It's like, and this is sort of like I was taking on other people's thoughts and ideas and energies. You know, like I was turning into a parrot monster, strutting around like a peacock, and I don't need to be wearing all of these other feathers by other people. I'm letting go of that. So the reality of the present is, if I want to shine in my own way, I need to unload this cloaking situation. Let's see what's in here. It's one of those, like, Leo wanting to be their own person. Like, what about me? Okay. Okay, so this is a watercolor pencil situation, and these are characters from Anne Rice's book Cry to Heaven. It's about the Italian castrati in the... I want to say the Renaissance. I think it took place in the 1500s, but I haven't read that book in like 7 years again already. This is about connecting to people who are sort of more on the level of your own energy instead of trying to fit in with other people. Because his mistress was trying to fit in with her husband's entourage, and he was trying to fit in with, like, his family and, you know, the whole singing production and all that. And sort of, like, together, their own sort of secret thing is they're having, you know, a connection of some sort that's more, like, more truthful than parading around trying to fit in with all these other different groups. Okay, I gotta open this up. So here we have Sacred Geometry. Oh, my battery's getting low. Hopefully it'll last through this. The Flower of Life, beginning with the seed here and then continuing off to the sides, like sort of squished out. Again, this is like flowing with the natural pattern of things. Like, I'm not adding extra crap to the side that's screwing up the pattern anymore. I'm taking off the cloak of other people's stuff and trying to roll in with this pattern that's more in alignment, that doesn't have distortions in it. Resonant frequencies. What's this other one? Okay, so here we have a frying pan. The other failed attempts at frying pan were in Cancer's reading, I think. Look at this sort of fuchsia magenta situation happening here. It's giving me like third eye. Like a frying pan to the head. The clue by four. Like, wake up. Snap out of it. What do we got here? Okay, so I have submerge. This is that same pattern in the background, that same flower of life pattern. Here it's gone into crazy detail, but we're dealing with a resonant pattern here, right? Frequencies that are harmonics. It's talking about alignment. And here submerged, it's like I'm taking the pattern all the way into my shadow as well. And the chapbook packs themselves. This is a fractal pattern, right? There's an aspect of the whole that's inside that matches like the inside, right? Because this is the chapbook pack, and then there's a little picture of them here on this card. It's like this is my exterior, this is my interior, this is me, this is my higher self. I'm aligning on multiple levels, right? Where I have these sort of lozenge shapes nested inside each other, and then they just keep getting bigger. I'm expanding my frequency, my bandwidth. I'm getting more information. I'm stacking up these little bits of the past inside what I'm doing right now. So this is called Capricorn Crescent. And it takes these lotus things, these lotus petals are a form that come out of the flower of life. You can sort of see the shape coming in right here. Like there's like a roundy thing and then a point. That's where that lotus petal shape comes from. And then I have the crescent, and you can also get a crescent from cutting inside the circle here. And then the pentagon can come out of Metatron's cube, which is another extension of this pattern. But this is talking about the dichotomy between Venus and Capricorn, and I don't think I really need to go into that right now. It's a little bit like the dichotomy between the Lovers and the Devil card. Between like healing and being bound to something, right? I'm cutting ties with the past and using the same pattern and expanding it into what I need for right now. Yeah, I think I'm going to read Crystal Palace. Am I hollow? Nothing? Anyone would stay in this house of glass if there were something inside. Maybe the delicate contents are only visible to those that take the time to look, shimmering iridescence everywhere, but only when the sun, Leo, shines through the panes, only when light dares enter this misty abode. 10,000 candles of rainbow luminescence twinkling, reflecting a million colored droplets out into the world. Shining out through transparent walls, vibrating with the sound of nirvana, explosion of love visualized. Once again the fortress halls have been abandoned in favor of the bustling street outside. My only accompaniment is the drumming of my tears slapping against the pitted sidewalk. Okay. So this poem is sort of combining this aspect of it's like there's too much stuff going on outside, too much trappings, too much zhuzh, historically too much stuff piled on. It's this idea that Leo can be themselves without trying to be fancy for other people, right? Leo wants the attention, and Leo's desperate for validation. there's a way that you can self-validate, but this idea, the tradition of the past, like, why isn't anyone paying attention to me? You know, this I've got a chip on my shoulder, I've got a thorn in my side, I've got a stick up my ass. And it's like, you know, it's like, wait a minute, this isn't my ass stick, why am I wearing this? You know, like, what is this pattern of behavior that's tied to past things, that's sort of chaining the lion to a post that doesn't fit in with where you are as a person today. The person you are today, it's like your light may have been trapped in this crystal prison, and only a few people were able to see it just from the right angle, right? You gotta sit down and twist your head around at a weird angle to be able to see Leo's light shining. But here it's saying, you know, smack in the face, like, drop all of that, understand what's happened so that you don't let history repeat itself, but be able to be yourself, to be in alignment with yourself, and understand that your interior doesn't have to be closed off. Your interior can match your exterior. And that way Leo will be a lot happier, because Leo likes to radiate energy. If Leo's selfness is in containment, there's nowhere it can radiate outwards. It just keeps bouncing off the inside of the thing, and you get this distorted feedback, like, you know, like the feedback sound at the beginning of I Feel Fine by the Beatles, only hurts your ears more. So that's what's going on here. It's like giving Leo permission to crack the shell that's holding their light in. And I think we're going to see this coming through with the full moon on the 16th, which is a tower moment. What is that even? Oh, it's in Libra. Whatever. It's a full moon tower on the 16th, and new moons at the beginning and end of the month. The new moon on the 30th in Taurus. Not that important that it's in Taurus, but that it's a solar eclipse also on that day is important. New moon solar eclipse is, these energies are giving Leo to tear down the wall. You know, poke a hole in the prison and let the light out, right? It doesn't do any good to light a candle if you're just going to put a big black box over it. You got to let that light out. And this is what Leo is being called to let themselves do. All right. It's sort of like the character. This character sort of got a hold of his life once he started sort of acting in his own best interest instead of just whatever. All right. So, yeah. Let Your Light Shine. That's a song, but I can't remember how it goes right now. Or Let Your Light Shine Down. Is that from the 2000s? Whatever. Anyway, everything here is through my Linktree, linktr.ee/cattheminion. Those chapbook packs are available on Etsy. Coupon code 3star17 to get 17% off 3 or more of any item in my Etsy shop. Merch, prints, actual art items. If you found this helpful or useful or interesting in some way, consider donating. PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. Coloring books, dark poetry. And my card of the day is going to be posted picture form at Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can purchase a reading from me, personal reading. The list of readings that I offer and how much they cost is in the description box down below, or you can get the PDF on my WordPress, or I'll email you the PDF if you ask for it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, check out my playlists tab, and stay groovy, and we'll see you later. Bye.